Never know how much I love you, never know how much I care. So when you put your arms around me, I got a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daydream, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, 'cause you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Starts with the lack of patience, a feeling like a prison cell. Quarantining leaves you restless, with the fire hotter than the hottest hell. You got the fever, it ain't the virus, the fever from staying in. Fever in the cabin, fever gonna do you in. Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. I know that things are getting dire, I know the ways that you have prayed, so I am here to relieve your fever. Be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, I cool your fever with a stream of tunes till the tide can turn. Fever while we distance, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. Hi everybody, I'm Erin McKeown. Welcome to Cabin Fever, episode 9. Let's co-video together. Welcome to the porch of my house. The previous 8 episodes of Cabin Fever have all happened in this house, on this porch, in this river that you can hear in my front yard, my backyard, my living room. But today, I'm coming to you from the hammock on the porch. These are extraordinary circumstances. Extraordinary circumstances mean it's time to do extraordinary things, like sit in the very cold and the rain on my porch and get cozy in the hammock and play you songs. In fact, songs that you have asked for. So we're gonna start with this request, which comes from Yana. Sent this one in. A number of the requests that y'all sent in are so appropriate for this time, and most of them come from a record of mine called "We Will Become Like Birds" that I wrote to get myself through a hard time. And that's the greatest thing about songs, right? Is that they are there forever. They are, of course, of the moment that you write them, but then they're there to be used in future pandemics. One part sad and 2 parts brave. One part silent and 1 part sails to the stars. One part black and 2 parts blue. One part wishes the best for you. One part strange and 2 parts fine. I'm telling you, I'm fine. There you go. 2 stars for Yana. I love that y'all sent in so many great requests. And as you know, I don't know if this is your first time watching Cabin Fever, you wouldn't know this, but if you're a longtime fan, you would know that on Cabin Fever, it's a great tradition of ours to have special guests. I've had my neighbors, I've had other musicians over the years. In fact, you heard my neighbor's dogs, maybe in the first song, special guests, I suppose. But this time, because we are social distancing, there will be no special guests. There will just be me and the little guy. So little guy is the special guest today. This is a new guitar that I got just after Thanksgiving. And those of you that also know me for a while will know that I've almost always played electric guitar for the last 25 years. So it's been really fun to get little guy and to explore what it is to have an acoustic guitar. And it's perfect for actually sitting on the porch and sitting in the hammock. I have learned that I want to reach down here and get something. I'll put a picture online later of this like crazy setup that's happening here right now. I have to be careful not to swing too far to one side or the other. But then, of course, if I did, I would be going right to left, right to left, right to left. I would be panning in the pandemic. On that note, no special guest today, just me and little guy, and a bunch of new songs. I am going to play your requests, but I'm also going to use this as an opportunity to play some new songs. It's been a second since I've had a record out, and I've got 2 of them ready to go. And so I'm going to play you some stuff from that today. And this first one here, the idea of one of the projects, one of them is a new musical, and the other one is a straight-up singer-songwriter record about, I've just been writing about my heart. And I'm trying to figure out how my heart works, and I'm trying to write at it from different angles. So this one is called Details of the Crime. I never look for love, but still it comes to kill. Breaking my locks, doing its dirt at will. So when you came to me, you were the big surprise. Over my shoulder, out of the corner of my eyes. Now we dance a slow pantomime, a duet, a vignette, details of the crime. You were a fragrant wind, open my dusty vault. Seasons of sweat, leaving a smell of salt. Summer fades into the winter time. Still the sweat of regret, details of the crime. Ripped from the pages of some cheap detective novels, or from a mini-series mystery of the week. A trail of evidence so evidently obvious. How dare we speak? I know myself, I know my modus operandi. I solve the case before the caper becomes clear. Who is a victim of my many misdemeanors? I volunteer. Beyond logic, no internal rhyme. What we will forget of the threat, details of the crime. Details of the crime. I never look for love, but I invite it still. Open in my locks. Do with me what you will. There it is, Details of the Crime, from a brand new set of songs. In fact, that felt really good to play. It's so chill here on my porch. I don't know where you are right now, but I hope you're chill. Maybe you're doing something else while you're listening to this. Psh, don't tell anyone. Sometimes when I'm listening to live streams, I do something else too. Or maybe you're sitting somewhere and just taking an hour to sit still and pay attention to one thing. I am honored if you're doing that. But, gosh, yeah, it feels really good and chill here on the porch. Chill is the operative word. I don't know if you can see, but my breath is making breath in the air. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. The lights are on. The computer's working. As far as I know, y'all are doing great. Okay, so here's another new song. I don't know, like, I was trying to write about my heart from different angles, but this one is just about bad sex. No one has ever heard this song before, so, I like to do easy things on Cabin Fever. Don't take any risks on Cabin Fever. Also, this song starts with an open E chord, and I just want to say, who does that? That's the most, deeply unhip thing possible, but it just, there it is, just a straight up open E chord. We're gonna start there. I put the breath mints in my pocket. I knew that you'd been drinking. You pushed me hard on the bed in the dark. Couldn't tell what you were thinking. Go along to get along. That's just what I do. Get this over quick so I can get out from under you. I turn my head so I see into the future. It looks like the light in the hall. You think it's funny, but I'm not laughing. You don't notice me at all. Go along to get along. That's just what I do. Get this over quick so I can get out from under you. Go along to get along. That's just what I do. Get this over quick so I can get out from under you. In your eyes I could see nothing. Bright blue babies used to turn something on. Now it's gone. You could be anyone lying on top of me and I'm done. Go along to get along, and that's just what I do. Get this over quick so I can get out from under you. Go along to get along, that's just what I do. Get this over quick so I can get out from under you. I'm not dead, but this ain't living. Change the sheets, write a better song. I took my mints out from my pocket, freshen up, and then move on. Things we do and the things we left between the tide and the cigarettes. All the cups we cannot sip between our legs across our lips. Don't go. All the places we will meet between our start and our winding sheet. Some will leave and some will walk like thieves. We'll sing the cross. You don't go. You don't go. You don't go. do. I'm thinking of more I'll do to you. And late one night on borrowed cars, we went one time, was it too far? Between the headlights and a jam block, between my knees, between the clock. You don't go, you don't go, you don't go, don't go. Things we do and the things we left between the tide and the cigarettes, all the cups we cannot sit between our legs across our lips. There you go. That's Santa Cruz for Kim. Kim asked for Santa Cruz. 7 years ago, a playwright named Kiara Alegria Hughes heard that song on a record called Hundreds of Lions, and she said, that sounds like a song I want to make into a musical. And so she contacted me and said, do you want to make a musical? I love that song, Santa Cruz. It has so much forward motion. It feels like the musical that I want to write. And so I said yes. And we ended up writing a musical called Miss You Like Hell. And originally, a version of Santa Cruz was in Miss You Like Hell. And then we decided that it wasn't quite right. And so we turned it into a song called Sundays. So I just want to show you something. Sundays, the museum was free. We'd go, just Mom and me, holding on to her hand at the top of the stairs. Things we do and the things we left between the tide and the cigarettes, all the cups. Yeah, so you see how those two things become one, because the best artists just recycle their old material into new material. I hope you're staying cozy. I got another request. Lots of people, in fact, requested this song. Danielle, Sarah, Jane, Caitlin. Lots of people requested this song. Whatever it takes to get us through these times. I'm glad that this song is around because it helps me. These rambles, our stumblings, our struggles. Aspera, per ardua. Light I struck. Thorns over thorns, through this trouble we are born. There it is, aspera, per ardua ad astra. Through struggles, through hardships, through obstacles, to the stars. A song for you on this pandemic Saturday evening. I'm going to play another new song from the new project. I don't know if you have children watching. If you do, you may want to cover their ears for this one, or have a talk with them afterwards. Today I could have been having sex with you. We could have got busy in each other's company. It sure would have been nice to have sex with you, but it wasn't worth the price when you didn't value me. The day we could have been having sex was bright, and I barely slept the night, 'cause I couldn't wait to put aside all the business coming down on me, dreaming of what sex could be, until you texted me. When I make time for you, it's a fucking gift that you can't buy in any store, so you better be grateful. A lot of people want this fucking gift, but I tell them they're not rich enough for a spot on my calendar. You, I decided, could have sex with me, and you were careful, which I appreciate. I enjoyed the 4 dates when we had sex all night, and it felt right to open my heart and my planner and anticipate and wait and wait. When I make time for you, it's a fucking gift that you can't buy in any store, so you better be grateful. Oh, fuck you for breaking my heart, and fuck me for letting it happen. Well, that's my part. Today you could have been having sex with me, instead you threw it away for some friends and some extra sleep. There you go. I like things on time. I like when a plan is made, that a plan is kept. Maybe you're the same way. It started to rain quite hard here in western Massachusetts. We got at least 4 inches of snow on Monday, and now we have some freezing rain happening. But everything is good on the porch. I don't know how you're getting through this pandemic, but I, for one, have actually been busier than ever, making videos, doing these online concerts. I'm a professor at Brown this semester, and we go back to school tomorrow, so I am preparing for online teaching. It's a good thing I have the practice of 8, now 9 episodes of Cabin Fever. Don't you think teaching a university class must be like live streaming from your house? Must be like that. If you'll remember episode 7 of Cabin Fever, Broadway, I had my neighbor Michael come, and we sang Till There Was You from the Music Man together. We did a gorgeous little duet. And I was telling him this week that another Cabin Fever was coming. Of course, no guests because of social distancing. But he actually made a really great suggestion. He pointed out and sent me a song by one of my very favorite artists I'd never heard before. This is a song made famous by Anita O'Day in 1952. Now, if you know me, you know that I've covered Anita O'Day before. Thanks for the Boogie Ride, And she's also famous for Let Me Off Uptown, Tea for Two. The amazing Newport Jazz Festival movie, Jazz on a Summer's Day. If you've never seen that before, Anita O'Day kills it. Her performance in that, it's incredible. She's just one of my favorite singers. I've read her biography 4 times. High Times, Hard Times, it's called. It's exactly what you think. But anyway, neighbor Michael, he suggested this song. And it is so appropriate for this moment. And it's so anxious. And it's so curious to me that such an anxious song would be written and popular in 1952. What was there to be anxious about? I suppose if you were anyone other than a white male, there was plenty to be anxious about. But I only learned this yesterday. It's hard to say, and it's cold right now. So I'm just giving myself the excuse to give you an attempt at this, and someday I will get much better at this song. This is called the No Soap, No Hope Blues. Can you believe this? This is so perfect. Got a soap dish, but I ain't got no soap. I got a hope chance, but I ain't got no hope. I got a mousetrap, but no mouse. I got a household, but no house. I got the no soap, no hope, no mouse, no house blues. I got a floor mat, but I ain't got no floor. I got the doorknob, but I ain't got no door. I got a teapot, but no tea. I got a keyhole, but no key. I got the no floor, no door, no tea, no key blues. Well, I've got a right to cry, and do I cry? Well, yes, indeed. 'Cause I haven't got a lot, and what I've got I sure don't need. I got a soap dish, but I ain't got no soap. I got a hope chance, but I ain't got no hope. Got a mouse trap, but no mouse. I got a household, but no house. I got the no soap, no hope, no mouse, no house blues. I got a soap dish, but I ain't got no soap. I got a hope chance, but I ain't got no hope. I got a mouse trap with no mouse. I got a household with no house. I got the no soap, no hope, no mouse, no house, no floor, no door, no key, no tea blues. Alright, that was the attempt at the No Soap, No Hope Blues from 1952. Truly, if we have no soap now, we have no hope. Another request is up right now. Oh, this is a request from Rebecca. Rebecca wrote to me. I played in Rebecca's backyard ages and ages ago. I love to do house concerts, and Rebecca had me do a house concert in her backyard in Brooklyn. It was a magical summer night. We can't even figure out how many years ago, but she just wrote me and she said, would you play this next song? So I'm going to give it an attempt. And it's very fast, and it's very cold, and but I'm going to give this a try. This one comes from my very first record, Distillation, which is turning 20 this year. This is crazy, crazy, crazy that Distillation is turning 20, but there she is. So, for Rebecca and that beautiful night backyard in Brooklyn. I got the cocaine to keep me home. My best buckaroos to the west coast are gone. Well, I could have bought a ticket, but what would I have done? With no lines in my pocket and a nose for the setting sun. fresh bed of roses. He keeps me amused, so amused. Now he wrote from Seattle, on the trail from Seattle. I heard he's done hard time, but he brings back this bad girl, some good boy hometown shine. So sail away, ladies, or maybe with a nose to the setting sun. Oh, I'll be right behind you when the roses have had their run. Me and my cab are gonna ride till we ride no more. Till the 6-shooter draws and the cocaine becomes a chore. It's a chore. So sail away, ladies, or maybe with a nose to the setting sun. Oh, I'll be right behind you when the roses have had their run. There it is, The Little Cowboy from Distillation. Came out in 2000, and this year celebrating 20 years since it came out. Going from my very oldest songs to my very newest songs. Before I do that, I want to remind you, it's so great that so many artists are stepping up in this moment and doing online shows and doing everything we can to be of service to everyone who's stuck inside right now. We're stuck inside too, but how artists just love to connect. Artists love to make things for people. So here we are making things in this pandemic paradigm right now. But it's also important to support our artists. So even though Cabin Fever is free today, if you wanted to give a tip, that would be so awesome. There's a little thing right there that gives you the address to tell you where you can do a tip if you'd like it. I would really appreciate it. The other online stuff that I've done in the pandemic has been to raise money for emergency artist funds. But today, if you like what I'm doing and you enjoy Cabin Fever, I would really, really appreciate a tip or a donation. It will go towards a new record. It will go towards helping me continue to make this art, sit on my porch and explore the intersections of the internet, technology, and art, etc., etc. So, okay, so I'm going to play you a couple more new songs. For the last 5 years, maybe not, I have been in a weekly writing group, and it's run by the extraordinary musician Matt the Electrician. Austin-based, amazing songwriter Matt the Electrician, and it's called The Game. And there's a floating pile of us, maybe 10 to 15 songwriters at a time, and Matt the Electrician sends us a songwriting prompt every week, and we have the whole week to write a song using that prompt. And you have to use it exactly. It doesn't have to be the title, it doesn't have to be the first line, but you need to use it exactly. You could use sort of, 2 words at the end of one line and then start at the third. You can get creative. People get very creative. Sometimes you can make it the whole chorus and the focus of the song, or it can be a tiny little, afterthought moment of a side verse or something like that. But it's been incredible practice for me to have the accountability of having to send a song in every week, and also to write shitty songs. It's my belief, it's my core teaching belief, that songs are not precious. You're going to have lots of them. And some of them will be better than others. And so it takes a lot of pressure off during the game to just try to write shitty songs. But every once in a while, a shitty song shows some promise. And so then I'll take that shitty song and I'll work it into a less shitty song. That is how I made my last 2 EPs, According to Us and Mirrors Break Back. Both came mostly from songs from the game. And this next one is going to come. Who else is in the game? Matt the Electrician, Natalia Zuckerman, Chris Delmhorst, so many other artists. And if you are a very careful detective, you can hear the game prompts in all of our songs. Right? So it's a little exquisite chorus of who uses the parts in what way. Okay, so I was really sick in November, very, very sick with a strange flu that lasted about 5 weeks. It started in my chest, there was a cough, and it didn't go away. Perhaps, I have heard it said that it is possible that the corona was here before January. So perhaps. But anyway, when I was felled with this virus earlier this fall, I had a song due for the game, and I could not sing. So I made a poem instead, and I'm going to read you that poem. As you know, if you've seen me play recently, you know that I have been doing more and more poems. I just call them songs without music, basically. So I'm going to read you this poem, and I hope you enjoy it. Like an astronaut, blinded by 100-watt sun, I went for the cheap shot. I done went and forgot, trying to be something I'm not. Hold up, I lost the plot. See, I was floating on that moonshot, drawing on a beauty spot every night, 'cause I thought that I ought. Surprise, it ain't diddly squat. Just left me bloodshot in a parking lot, alone and out of earshot, the kettle calling the pot. What? Only silence, tongue tied up in knots. Then in that dry rot, I heard the flash of a dash and a dot, an SOS, yes, singing me back from a previous Camelot. Come home, astronaut. Now it's not blue, it's cobalt. It's not beige, it's apricot. When I'm so cool, I'm white hot. I write to a beat and a bass, an emotional snapshot. The work is to learn to want what I've got. So here I come down to earth. Here I come, I know what I'm worth. A motherfucking jackpot. This here is my landing spot. When I look at her face, when I'm in her embrace, where would I run to? There's no one who'd take her place. I'm lost without her face. When she gives me her smile, my heart stops for a while. There's only forever. Whenever she lights her smile, she shines and I go wild. She's the one that laughs with me late at night. She's the one that makes everything feel right. She never lies, she is true. By my side, sees me through. When she holds my hand, I understand what to do. Without her, I'm so blue. She's the one dries my tears when I cry. She's the one that touches me and I die inside. When she talks in her way, there's nothing she needs to say. All that she does for me, she does 'cause she loves me in her way. And I love her too. There you go, that's another new song called She, Her. And it comes from Terrarium Behavior, a new musical that I have been writing for the last couple of years. It's a workplace comedy dramedy that takes place in a terrarium. And I hope someday to be able to put it out in a way that y'all can see it. Maybe make a record of the songs, maybe be able to find a theater that can help me develop it. If you know anybody, let them know. That's just an example of one of the songs from it. Alright, we're in the home stretch. We are in the home stretch of Cabin Fever, episode 9. Let's co-video together. That's what we're doing right now. We are co-videoing together from my front porch here in Western Massachusetts, from the hammock. And don't know if you can hear it, but the river is going nuts. If you want to see this river, you can watch episode 3, which is live from the river. And it's raining right now, so it makes the river go a little crazy. Okay, this one is another request, another old one, from Romy has asked for this song. And this is a great song to play now, here in this pandemic. It's a song about finding your way through difficulty and lifting your way up into the sun, out of the clouds and into the sun. I was slung low and so gung-ho for anything to get me to start. I had my rock, I had my roll, but I couldn't find the spark. A flip of the hi-fi, a glimpse of the good life, and the clouds began to fade. I'm turning this B-side around to a delight. Blue skies I yet stayed. She was so down, look at her now. Oh, she's never been so high. Everyone knows, give it some time. The clouds will clear the skylight. Radio till it explodes. You know I'm dancing till I drop. Oh, one small step first, right and left. You know I'm never gonna stop. She was so down, look at her now. Oh, she's dancing till she drops. Everyone knows, give it some time. You will find what you have lost. It is my style to take a while to put the feeling down the page. I get around to making sound when the fancy meets the frame. I'm gonna burst right out of this world. I won't do it alone. I kick to the heart, I'll lift for the charts. One listen and we'll be gone. And then who cares? We're debonair, we are. We're dancing our way back home. She was so down, look at her now. Oh, she's never been so high. Everyone knows, give it some time. The clouds will clear the sky. On and on and on. We're going on and on and on and on. We're going on and on and on and on. We're going on and on and on and on. We are going, Ta-da! There it is, slung low. We will get through this. We will go on and on. Everybody keep your distance. Everybody take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay warm. I'm going to go inside and get warm after one more song. Thank you so much for watching Cabin Fever episode 9. Let's co-video together. It's such a thrill to have been doing this series since 2009. There will be more Cabin Fever in the future. We will have a future. We will have a future. The birds will sing, the trees will bloom, and we will be able to get back together someday, and we absolutely will. We will do it responsibly, with love and community. And in the meantime, I'm going to see you on the internets. Before I play this last song, there's a couple people I want to thank. First of all, I want to thank everyone who is working right now. Healthcare workers, grocery store workers, truck drivers, folks that are out in the world performing the services we need at great risk. My internet went out on Thursday morning, which of course you could imagine would freak me out, especially in this time of pandemic, but certainly with a cabin fever coming along the way. And I want to thank Barry from Comcast who came out on Friday. And of course, doing his service, risking his health to go into people's homes, though I do not have the COVID as far as I know. I have been self-quarantining. But anyway, he came into my home and he fixed my internet, and I am so pleased. An animal had eaten through the cable, the important cable that connects the internet to my house, because I live in a very rural place and the animals run the show. I also want to thank StreamYard. StreamYard is the platform that I'm using right now to be able to stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Instagram is a little more like duct tape and glue. It's just a phone stuck above the computer. Hi, Instagram people. But StreamYard is allowing me to put these great graphics on the screen and to stream to multiple platforms at once. And they have been great and so helpful this whole time, and they're super affordable, so please check them out and support them. And leave a tip if you want. Right there. Just thank you so much for all the support over the years. This song was requested by Alex and Jess, who saw me play it in England. In like 2002. I was on tour with the Be Good Tanyas, and I opened for them. And Alex and Jess heard me play this song that night, and it's such an honor to have people remember what you do and to think of you and think of you well in that way. So I'm so glad that this song has meant something to them. It certainly has meant something to me. And I don't know, I love y'all. I'm going to see you real soon. Never been a lullaby sounds so sweet to me. There ain't never been a song sung out so easily. Well, goodbye, my life. Well, goodbye, my life, and good night, I sing to me. There never been a song fill your soul with such sweet, sweet refrain. Do ya hear it now? It's the sound of your life, waking new life to verse again. Well, goodbye, my life. Well, goodbye, my life. And good night, I sing to me. Don't you weep for the life that you left behind. It sleeps quietly now, safe in this evening time. You're full and warm again with the love you had long, long ago. Close your eyes, you won't awake to anything you didn't know. Oh, ooh, but may that night, may it be long. May that night, may